All right, Chris, we're going to get started with Dwayne Rankin from the Arizona Republic, followed by Kellen Olson.
Well, Chris just started off. You ever talk with the rookie taking your shoe off at the after that shot?
I told them it was all good. At least they didn't push it, right? Thankfully, they called a timeout, or we was gonna be in trouble.
Right, right. But just again, a win like this and down the stretch, you guys are up in the third, up 16. They obviously got back in it and took a lead. But what does it say about you guys to hold them off and make plays at the end? Obviously, with you being part of that.
Yeah, it just shows our resilience. Jay Crowder, rightfully so, got on me and Book about our third quarter and how we closed it out, and we got to be better. These growing pains for us. I know it's early in the season, but I'm sorry that I say the same thing. We want to learn in these situations and win at the same time.
And just to follow that up, I know that, like you just said, early in the season, but you guys currently have the best record in the league. Mean anything? Doesn't mean anything?
It's early. It's early. It's a long season. We always say this. We're just trying to pile up wins. Trying to pile up wins. It's a new format as far as the playoffs and all that this season. So every game matters.
Next is Kellen Olson with Arizona Sports, followed by Brendan Clean.
Hey, Chris, Deandre had a good night, and in particular, there was that 4 to 5 minute stretch to open the fourth where it felt like he was impacting every possession. What'd you see out of him tonight specifically?
Just aggressive. He was aggressive on both ends of the court, and we need him to be like that. Some things that he does, it doesn't show up on the stat sheet. When he rolls and Mikal gets a wide open three, or it's so many ways that he can impact the game, and I think he's starting to see that.
Next is Brendan Clean with Bright Side of the Sun, followed by Nicole Jarina.
Hey, Chris, I remember you during the preseason talking about in New Orleans with Monty how you guys were hardly winning any games in the preseason and then came out and figured some things out early on in that regular season. So I'm just curious what you've seen in terms of things that have gone well for you guys through about a week or so here.
One thing any player in this league will tell you is, when you prepare for a game, there's nothing like it, right? One thing we won't ever lack the entire season going into any game is preparation, and that's a credit to mine and our coaching staff. So, we know our jobs, we know what we got to do, and we're gonna continue to try to do it.
Next is Nicole Jarina from Puerto Rico, followed by Dwayne Rankin.
Hi, Chris.
Hey,
How important hi. How important is for you and the rest of the team the defense performance to continue improving in the season?
It's important. We keep saying it, especially in a season like this where it's going to be a lot of games in short amount of days. Is so valuable that we have a complete team. Where we rotating different guys in, Javon Carter, all these different guys. You know what I'm saying? Campaign is just steady rotation, and it's every game is by committee.
All right, Chris, final two questions are Dwayne Rankin from the Arizona Republic and then Gina Mizell.
Yeah, Chris. Coach said that you basically convinced him to challenge the foul on Bridges. Just take me through that conversation because you guys have had those so many times over. Just what was that like to have that dialogue to get Mike to say, okay, yeah, let's go with it?
Yeah, first I asked Mikal. Mikal was unsure. He kept saying, I don't know. And everybody was sort of indecisive. And I just told Coach, I said, well, it can't hurt, right? I mean, we got enough timeouts. It can only help us if we win it. So it was big that we did the challenge, but it was even bigger that DA won the jump ball. It's those little things that win games like that.
Final question is Gina Mizell with Suns.com.
Hey, Chris, to kind of piggyback off of Brendan's question from a couple questions ago, just the past two nights to do what you guys did to win at Utah, at Denver, it's a tough back-to-back. The way you guys won, just what do you feel like you're learning about your teammates and just the group overall, and just over the past two nights?
I'm gonna tell you something. Win or lose this game, I already know who this team is. I know who every guy on this team is. I know what they made of. I know the kind of energy they bring. So win or lose this game, it didn't surprise me. Regardless what happens night in and night out, I know what type of team we have and what each guy represents.
All right, thanks for the time, Chris.
No problem. Thank y'all.